Hey, good morning, what's up everybody? If you're new to the channel, my name is Jericho, also go by Co, and this is Co's Corner. If you're back, thank you guys for stopping by again. It is Thursday morning. We've had a quiet week of sales up until yesterday, so we did get 2 sales come through. One was a pretty good one, pretty good profit, so it kind of makes up for the quiet week, but I just want to go over those with you really quick, pack them up, ship them out, and then head to the post office a little bit later, and then I'll break down a little bit on one of them, just how profitable it ended up being. So let's check it out. All right guys, so the first item that sold, I actually just listed this yesterday, and that's why it's super important to get rid of this death pile. I've had this thing for maybe a month already and just haven't taken the time to list it. Listed it yesterday. It already sold. It sold for $15.95 plus shipping. With it selling so fast, it tells me I probably priced it a little bit lower, but I'm just happy to get the sale going. I paid $5 for it. Typically at garage sales, I'll pick up this or P90X. I almost always pay $5, but as you see, for $15.95, it sells quick. Usually I list them about $19.99 and let them sit for a little bit till the right buyer comes. We got $13 back in our bankroll and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, this next item was really cool. When I saw it at the garage sale, I just 100% knew I had it. Some girl had it in her hand. She ended up putting it down and I just beelined straight for it. It's gonna be really cool. This one right here. So this is a really cool one. I'll put a picture of it a little bit better so y'all can see it. This is a vintage Backstreet Boys long sleeve tee. This is from their world tour. It's just a Backstreet Boys shirt. Of course, one solid color. It says Backstreet Boys on World Tour on the sides, but I paid $1 for this at a garage sale. When I was looking up sold comps on that item, there was really nothing for it. There are a lot of vintage Backstreet Boys shirts, anywhere from lower end shirts for like $20, $30. I saw some more rare shirts that were going for, I don't know, maybe 40 bucks, 50 bucks, but this shirt did not exist at all on eBay. So I took advantage and I put it at $70 online. And then somebody actually sent me an offer for $60, so I just accepted it. I was gonna fight somebody for a couple extra dollars when I know I only paid $1. This one will go back inside after I pack it up to ship. And I get back from the post office. I'll do a little breakdown for y'all so y'all can see just how much money was made after fees. So I had to do some fishing. This is actually the first time I'm gonna ship a shirt ever in a priority mail box, but I figured what the heck, it's gonna fit perfectly. It's gonna have a little bit more protection. And for something this price, I think that's just a better thing to do for the customer. Let's go ahead and get this one wrapped up. All right guys, now it's wrapped. There's actually a lot more space in this box than anticipated, so it's a little bit loose in there, but it's a t-shirt. I feel better about the protection. We got our nice scale here on the ground. So put on the scale. We got 1.1 pounds. But we have this one ready to go. This one needs to get ready to go. All right, now that one is done too. Now typically I use a bubble mailer for this. I know it's DVDs, but it didn't quite fit in my, I think I have a 10 by 6.5 bubble mailer. It didn't fit. It's a little hack I did in the beginning when I didn't have the money to be buying supplies. I actually put the DVDs in a priority mail flat rate bubble mailer. So you get these for free as well from the post office. And they're just a flat rate bubble mailer. So I actually put it in one of these. And of course, I'm not trying to pay $8 shipping. I want to take advantage of medium mail. I went ahead and I put it into one of my 3-cent poly bags. So instead of paying a bulk order of extra bubble mailers for whenever I have something slightly bigger than a DVD size cassette box, then I'll just put it in a flat rate bubble mailer, and then I put it in my poly bag so I can still take advantage of that medium mail. But those are our 2 sales today, $60 and $16. So we did about $76. And like I said, I want to do a little bit bigger breakdown on the profit on the Backstreet Boys vintage long sleeve. But we'll do that back inside when I come back from the post office, guys. I'll be back. All right, guys, we're back inside. But I did want to give you guys that full breakdown of the profit to be made on that Backstreet Boys shirt we sold for $60. But I just want to go over this with y'all really quick, just so y'all can see how much money there can be made in reselling and what really motivates me to keep going. So this is something that's going to have a lot better profit margin considering the fact that $1 turned into a $60 sale. So I'll show you how much that $1 turned into in our pockets. So of course we sold the t-shirt for $60. on eBay. We had it listed for 7. There were no other comps, so we just threw a number out there. And somebody offered 60, so of course, no brainer, we're going to accept it right away. We did charge the buyer shipping, so buyer pay shipping. We did not do free shipping. We did go priority mail. So the charge after the eBay discount was $8.10. So technically you can argue we made a couple cents there, but we're not going to include it here. So our total sale that the buyer paid was $68.10. Now, if you don't know, eBay charges fees off the total sale. So not just what you sold it for, they also charge fees on the shipping. So sometimes you can lose money that way. But the reason it happens that way is because a lot of people sell something for $10, charge $25 shipping just to make extra profits. So they need to make sure they're getting their fees, which I don't blame them. Of course, everyone say eBay has high fees, but every platform has fees. So I'm cool with it. I'm still making some money. No problem with me. So off of clothing up to $2,500, you're looking at 11.7% on that fee, plus a 30-cent final value fee. So that came out to a total of $8.93 charged. So what's actually going to hit our account and what would hit your account during the sale would be this net amount. So after the $8.93, $59.17 hits our account. Now, of course, that's not our total profit. We did pay for the item. So you want to subtract your cost of goods. It's not a lot, it's just $1. Sometimes it has a bigger impact. So technically, what's back to us after that $1 would be $58.17. So that's really how much we made on this item. That's our total profit, $58.17. But to be savvy and be a successful reseller, you want to be putting money away for your taxes with every sale. So for me, I just put 25% for now. This is the first year. So after this, I'll learn that I should probably be putting a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on, taxes, things you can write off like office space, internet, blah, blah. So once we learn that this year during tax season, then we might adjust that. For now, we're doing 25%. So 25% of the $58.17 was $14.54. So I put that away in a separate business savings account. And so what's left in the business is $43.63. So if I was going to pay myself off of this sale, and that's what you need to consider whenever you want to become a full-time reseller, is how much you're paying yourself, then you would decide that based off of this $43.63. Now, of course, some of you guys out there might be a little bit more established resellers. You might have an LLC, sole proprietorship. So the way you pay yourself is different when it comes down to saving on tax money. But for us, we're keeping it super simple. I would consider $43.63 what I can pay myself from. What I would consider paying myself money is usually what I put back into the business to buy more inventory or to buy better supplies and just upgrade and be more efficient on the organization side, because that's going to save you money as well long term. So there you have it, a quick little breakdown. But we turned $1 into $43.63 in our pocket. So of course that's 400% increase in money is awesome. We're not going to get that every time. Usually I'm shooting for a double up, not a 40 times up or whatever the actual term for that would be. Maybe Steven can look it up and put it there if that word even exists. But let me know what y'all think. How do you guys pay yourselves when you do reselling? Do you pay yourself off of just the total profit? Do you consider the taxes and what you pay yourself? Do you consider cost of goods and when you pay yourself, or what you prospectively see as profit? But let me know in the comments. When we come back, you're going to take a look and see what we did on the garage sales this weekend. How you doing? How much are your hats?
25 cents.
25 cents. I forgot you guys were there. Over here bumping my backpack around. Are these good brands, guys? I don't even know. I need how to open this. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like anything. I think these are all just generics. Which is cool. I don't really want to get in the purse game anyway. What's this? Fake. Could be real. Rampage. What do you think, chat? I keep calling y'all chat. You guys aren't chat. Y'all are people. Just a baby. Well, we won't be leaving here with just a couple hats. Do you have any sports cards or video games you're looking to get?
I do. Knock yourself out.
Nothing like this. Sweet. Do you have video games too, or?
I saw all the video games yesterday.
Okay, cool.
Go through it. And
Okay. I think I'm gonna think on this a little bit. What are you thinking for asking on that?
for the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
$20.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna put this just right here for now. I'm gonna keep looking at that. Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Thank you.
The bullets were in there.
Okay.
My granddaughter got a hold of them.
How much you want on your Nerf guns? Oh, there's some water guns in there too, I guess. Oh, there we go.
Those, brother, $2 a gun.
$2 a gun? Okay. I'll look through them and see what there is here.
Okay. They're a dollar a piece, man.
They're a dollar?
$1 a piece.
Thank you. Would you have change for 20? Okay, perfect.
I'm really making you hang with me on this garage sale, huh? Know anything about this, anyone? I'm gonna leave it here, but y'all tell me I'm gonna regret it. It doesn't feel old. It just feels like a interesting design.
¿Esta de piel? 5.
All right, I think I've made my rounds. So we got 20. We'll just call this one. Now they're 25 cents. We'll just call it 1, 21, 22, 23. And then I had
Este te lo voy a poner en
3 for 2 each, so that's 29.
Yes, sir. You did some good shopping, brother.
Found a little bit of everything. So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
All right, brother.
Cool, thank you for your time. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Hello, good morning.
I think so. I don't know. He's really into.
He doesn't want to sell any of the vinyls that he has?
No.
I have a pretty great collection myself.
Yeah, he will not sell any. He actually has.
How much for this shirt right here?
That one, $1.
$1?
No.
That's the only thing missing.
I can, yeah, that's,
There you go.
he has 10 on there? Thank you.
Okay.
I can let
Oh
it
no,
go.
he actually has 5.
Okay, then I can let it go for free.
Alright guys, the last 2 sales in this neighborhood. How much are your movies and stuff here?
50 cents.
50 cents. Do you have any old like video game consoles or anything you're looking to sell?
Well, I have one, but I have an old Nintendo. And
Is
I
it
probably got about 75, 100 games with it.
okay? Like the original Nintendo?
Oh, the original Nintendo.
Oh,
with the,
nice.
with the gun and
Yeah.
I even got the big old giant big remote.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not looking to sell it though?
I don't think so, man. I've been holding it forever. It's in a box somewhere.
Dang, that's nice.
Yeah, I played Mike Tyson's Punch Out probably about 6 months ago. Probably.
Oh, nice. So you're still playing it? Okay, well.
Yeah, I'm holding it. I'm thinking it's gonna be worth a lot more.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Thought I would ask.
Yeah.
But hey, I appreciate you.
Tempted though.
So I guess I should pay for
Curiosity,
these.
how much would something like that go for, you think?
It really depends. The console isn't worth as much as some of the games. Like there's
Yeah.
like Mike Tyson Punch Out is like right now is like 50, 60 bucks just by itself.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Now when you connect to the internet, the plus has got the chips. That Fuji phone camera, now they go for 30 bucks.
30.
30 bucks.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, you want everything's there.
Excuse me.
How much do you want for the handles?
The handle?
What is the kitchen?
Yeah, you can change that. We change the whole thing in there.
Yes.
You would believe how much they cost individually.
Yeah, I believe
But, they're more like 4 bucks each. 15 bucks? Well, you already know that. Looking at it.
Yeah.
You already know that.
Yeah.
The 7 does? 5 bucks. That's about $22 or $25 is what they, It's a brand new bag. That one
Do you sell the coat?
that's where I put, I hang stuff out when I'm sitting out here.
Yeah, I looked at them the wrong size.
What size you looking for? I'm 11, 12.
Yeah, but those are D's. The wide.
Oh, you want wide? I've got a pair of wide. For what size?
Greg would be probably right at 13 and a half.
I got one.
I'm gonna do the scale.
Okay.
Cool, thank you.
If you can fit it.
What kind are they?
Alright guys, I almost got that camera, but when I looked up the comp, there's only one comp not listed as refurbished. For 16, he was asking for 30, so this early into the business, 30 bucks is a lot to tie up until you finally sell a camera and make 15 bucks maybe, if you're lucky. So we'll hold off, and maybe someday that's something we'll buy when we got $1,000 in our pocket to spend every weekend. All right, guys, we had a long day. It's only 10 o'clock, so it's not even done for me yet. I'll check you guys when I get back home and let y'all know everything we went and bought. We'll talk a little bit more about sold comms, what we think we can get for them, but I'll check you guys back at home. See ya. All right, guys, it's Sunday morning. We went garage selling yesterday, but I didn't want to just go over everything that we bought, what we paid for it, what we think we might get for it, and we're just gonna go from there, guys. All right, guys, the first thing we got was this Banana Republic little light rain jacket. It's a small, I got it for $1 from this garage sale. So for $1, I was willing to take the chance on learning something new. I looked them up, and I'm probably gonna get a sale on this for about $15 to $25. So at $1 price, we're gonna make some money off of it. All right, the next two things, they were offering hats for $0.25, but I didn't really want to get some change at that garage sale, so I actually just gave them $1. So I'm 50 cents in on both of these. This one is a lowrider hat. It says lowrider on the back. It has the tag. So here I can see some comps. Y'all probably can't really tell. Pre-owned, going for anywhere from $15 to $20, but I think I'm getting a better eye as time goes on hats, when to take the risks. Anytime they're $1 or less, it's worth taking a shot, even if it's going to be some of that inventory that's going to sit for a while. Hats are really easy to store, especially once I get a container specifically for them. They're just going to sit, really easy to photograph, so they're easy listers, so I'm going to always pick them up. The other hat I bought was a little Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. It's anything that's branded with any kind of liquor company, Jack Daniel's, Captain Morgan, Zvetka, whatever you want to say. Usually those hats do pretty well. This one is another one that I might make anywhere from $10 to $15 to maybe even $20, but that's another hat we got. So far that's $1, $2 we've spent, and we have 3 items so far to list. Nothing with the home run, just things that are gonna make a couple of dollars. All right, this next one. But here we have this nice Hard Rock Cafe, Tokyo. So I don't know why, but I have to, for some reason, buy every Hard Rock Cafe shirt I come across. This one I got for $1 as well. So we're $2.50 in. On my experience, I'm selling these anywhere from $10, and I sold one as high as $25. I'm hoping that because it says Tokyo, that it might sit longer, but we'll find a good buyer who will pay 20 plus for a Hard Rock Cafe Tokyo t-shirt. All right, here's another piece of apparel, another t-shirt that I got for $1. So I said 1, 2, we're $3.50 in so far in our haul. This is an Avenged Sevenfold. This was a band popular when I was in high school. But if you look for any kind of t-shirts that are from bands, they're almost always going to sell for anywhere from $25 to $30. I sold some as high as $60 for Backstreet Boys. I sold as low as $10, which y'all will see probably in the next video. We just sold a Dark Side of the Moon shirt from Pink Floyd, and that was a liquid blue t-shirt. So you'll see that one as low as $10. So bands shirts are going to sell, so always pick them up, especially for $1. All right, so here's an item that I've never tried selling before. The deal was just too good and it was going to be worth a shot. But I've seen a couple of resellers, and especially following the different hashtags on Instagram, people being pretty successful in selling beer mugs, pint glasses from local breweries. So I got this one is Weathered Souls Brewing Company, San Antonio, Texas. And this is Oak Highlands Brewery. I also got this Alaskan Brewing Company pint glass and Freetail. If you're going to find a lot of like Miller Lite, Bud Light, Dos Equis, whatever have you for mass-produced beers, they're probably not going to do so well, so don't feel like you have to pick those up unless you find a huge bulk deal and you want to deal with shipping in bulk. I don't want to ship in bulk, so these I'm going to send individually, but they're going to sell for anywhere from $5 to $15, so not huge profits again, but for an individual glass, they're easy to pack and safe to ship. But at this garage sale, they offer them all for me, 4 for $1. So I got 4 pint glasses, $1 in, puts up at $4.50. $4.50 up, counting correctly. So easy, no-brainer there. All right, so this is where things are going to start getting messy. You saw a lot of these sales. I bought this for $5, puts us right at about, what, $9.50 I said now? But this was a Sony Blu-ray player. If I had the remote for this, I'd probably be making about $40. But because we don't have the remote, we can expect to maybe make $20 to $25 on that sale gross. So after fees and everything, we're going to be looking at maybe another $10, $15 profit. But always be a lookout on those. With remotes, they're going to sell for way more. But for $5, I was getting itchy. We weren't finding a lot this weekend. So I just pulled the trigger. We'll have to test it. And I have Blu-rays, so it won't be a problem. Okay, so here's a really cool Reflex women's jacket. It's super light, like it's literally just one layer. Windbreaker, raincoat, good for hiking. Just outdoor reflex, says love, love, love. I looked up the brand. This jacket's probably gonna go for anywhere from $15 to $20. Again, got it for $1. All right, the next thing we got, I've never ever sold Nerf guns. Commonwealth Picker always says he's not gonna buy them anymore, and then he buys them. I just got 3 little pistols. They were $6 each. That puts us about 16, 17 bucks in total on our haul spent. The only one that was worth really anything was this Fortnite pistol. Looks like I can probably sell it for about $15, $20 plus shipping. The other 2 here are essentially worthless, so I just might bundle them together as just 2 Nerf gun lot and see if I can get 10, 15 bucks. I paid 2 each, so we're definitely gonna get our money back and then some. All right, I got 2 video games at a garage sale. You guys saw, for the most part, you saw this conversation. This one's probably gonna sell for about $8 or $9, and then this Madden 12 is probably going to sell for about $4 or $5, so after shipping, I may make $1 on it. Luckily, if you see on that top shelf over here, I have a bunch of empty cases of just video game boxes. So even though this one was chewed up, it still has everything else in here, it looks like. So I'll probably just replace the casing and try to sell it. Or, for those of you that don't know, this was actually a pretty sought after from Browns collectors. This was the first year that Madden allowed you to vote for who you wanted to be on the cover versus just putting somebody on the cover. All right, so I got this Panasonic CD Player. I got it for $1, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I paid $2 total for this and the next item. But it looked clean. The battery pack looks pretty good. He said he last listened to this about 6 months ago. I don't know if that's true or not, but I need to look up the model number. But CD players right now are going for a little bit of money. So for $1, without even looking it up, I figured it's worth the risk. At the very least, we're going to make our money back. No brainer. But hopefully there is a little bit of money. But we'll see once I get it listed. This is the other item I bought with it. It's just a little Mario backpack. Got it for $1. He originally wanted 2. He went down to 50 cents. Again, I didn't want the change. So I just said $2. One for the CD player and then one for this backpack. But just a simple Mario little kid's backpack. I don't even think it's meant for school or anything. Just as a collector. It does say new Super Mario Bros. So this probably came out for the Wii or when the Wii U was out. Just a nice little collection piece. I'll probably store this in the office just as an aesthetic until it sells. All right, so the last thing I also got was a pack of old sports cards. And there was a pretty significant amount of Michael Jordan cards in there. Nothing like rookies or anything outstanding, but there were enough cards. Gave me a almost sealed, it is cracked open, pack of Upper Deck, so I might just open that and see what's in there. But here in this deck, so I paid $20 for the whole lot, and just in this deck alone, I got 40 Michael Jordan cards, and that's not even including this entire binder. It's full to the brim of cards. The person has them kind of in order between different teams, so there were additional Michael Jordan cards in here somewhere. There's some Tim Duncan, some David Robinsons. Look, there's more Michael Jordan everywhere. So I think if I just lot up all the Michael Jordan cards together after looking through them to see if there's anything actually worth money individually, then I'm going to make well more than my money. And everything that's not worth anything, all I'm going to do is put them in my closet. I have a whole pile of cards that are too much work to go through and try to sell off alone right now. So eventually I'll just sell all of those cards that are all just pure profit because I already made money on the individual sales. I'll find a collector or a reseller or something that specializes in cards and wants to buy in bulk and just make a deal with them on everything else at the end of the day. But I will take what I can make sure money on automatically, make little lots, probably just start auctions on them so that I can for sure get a sell every week on those. And then the rest I'm going to stick in the closet, and eventually I'll go through all of that in one large sell like I said. Or I might even start making mystery packs for something else. But I'll consider that a down the road investment. For now, I'm just kind of picking what I can out of these box collections I get. And then storing the rest for now. And eventually they'll make money for us. All right, guys. That's what we purchased this weekend. But I just want to say thank you all so much for sticking through that video. This is probably our longest one yet. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. And just hit that bell so you see when the new videos are coming. We are pushing for that 1,000 subscriber mark. Everyone, thank y'all so much for hanging around at Coast Corner. My name's Jericho. Peace and love. We're out.